niggas on some other man shit.
My check. We about to start this show in a little bit. Countdown to 20 something. I got an echo on my voice. I already know that. That's on purpose. God bless y'all. Check. All right. I'm about to fix that short. But we're gonna go ahead and hit that intro. You already know. Let's go.
The sequence.
Hey, what's good? What's good, everybody? Holy crap. Holy shit, was this has already been a Sunday. And let me turn down the volume on this music real quick, because it's strong. That's my favorite beat I did this year. I can't believe that I actually did that. First off, shout out to the new member, Morty. Hey. Appreciate you. Special shout out to everybody that's in the chat today. Man, it's been a minute since I've done one of these. Oh yeah, that's this joint right here, man. This probably might be the most popular joint I've done all year. That's playing in the background. I'm gonna crank it up a little bit. I kid you not. I didn't think it was gonna be this big. Nah, that's what everybody talking about. Like, why does he keep on grabbing this shirt in that damn on my IG? I mean, that went super viral, and I was not ready for that. I don't know how. Shout out to Bolo and Beats by J Black. I don't know how they handled it, because I get so many DMs a day. It's just like, what the hell? And and I don't want to be one of those type of people, but just be honest. Like, the only time I really check is if it's like a blue check or something like that by the name, and then sometimes people that have blue checks, they just bot it. Like, they're not. They're just fronting it up for social media or whatever. So I just check everybody else's after that, and sometimes it just be people saying thank you, and I just want to thank you back, because again, a lot of y'all make this stuff. Y'all make it possible for these shows to be of something, and I don't take any advantage of any of that. I know my place, and I know my role. It has been given to me by you guys, and not because I'm just the best person in the world. But we are on episode 11, and I know I haven't been doing these shows. I say like once a month, but today I will do one, and then I'm gonna do one on Christmas Day. I'm over here checking out Tatro on not IG, but Twitter right now. He got his Lo-Fi Lounge there. Shout out to Tatro, long-time member. I've been a long-time member of his channel too as well. One of the things I like to do, like even with people that might not have a big following right now, and it is tough to start a YouTube channel now. You really got to bring Super Thunder, and shout out to Badeo, which did the very viral video. It's probably gonna have 1 million views, if not, if it doesn't have it already. I haven't checked, but I kind of have a tendency to support those who have supported me, and even if you haven't supported me, sometimes if you're a content creator, it's just better. It just feels better to, as a content creator, just to support people no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a lot of people that have entered this space, and they have entered it with full force, and some people, they haven't got their moment yet, but I recognize that you guys are taking it very serious. I had an amazing conversation with Cosign of the interns last night. I'm not going to go into detail or whatnot. I've been kicking in a lot with Trey Beats, and I got some stuff I got to do today around a certain time. So this is going to be a very short stream. It's not going to be very long. But first off, thanks to all the people that have tuned in. Special thanks to all the members in this bitch. And this is the beat review stream. I like to do these beat review, well, not beat review, but music review streams, because it helps with the community at large. And speaking of which, I'm doing charity work this week. I have a full action week here, so I want to make sure that you guys get the best out of me while we're entering the holiday season. We just had a astronomically high release over there at 16 levels, and that is one of the things that I'm genuinely appreciative of, because Lord, like it's been nothing but a blessing to be able to kind of open up some type of stream of revenue for not just myself, but for other people, and to be able to supply your community with some type of economy is a goal that every content creator or any person should have, is to be a big part of of the solution and not the problem. Thank you so much, ASO. Hey. And that should be the goal for a lot of people. But yeah, we just had a new release over there at 16levels.com or whatnot. and it is Throwback 90s R&B MIDI core pack, which actually has a whole bunch. This is not the complete package, by the way. I've seen a lot of people jumping on it because, I mean, it's a $30 deal here, but it comes with like 45 MIDI progressions. It comes with, you know, 45 MIDI progressions, 40 something plus MPC chord progressions, which aren't, you know, based on stuff that already exists inside of MPC. You know, there is some soulful shit in there, clearly, because I utilize a lot of the default stuff. But man, Musician Paradise being a large part of the MPC community, because I've seen you guys talking about that. And I know 15 minutes in, I do apologize. But I see a lot of you guys talk. Oh, thank you for the dono. Don't worry about that, Viral. Dude, you know I love you like a brother, my nigga. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's really about. You know, I understand the economics does have to follow for a community to thrive, but at the same time, dog, you have been more than supportive as both a person, friend,
I'm broke,
community member, and so forth. All right.
Fader Fox UC4 is the MIDI tool that Lo-Fi 12 is missing. You can build an instrument from a sample using parameters and store them to use them again. I don't work for them, just a satisfied customer.
I'm trying to think about the what exactly you're talking about, Everett. I'm not too intuitive when it comes to mechanical engineering. I love it. I keep the Lo-Fi 12 right there because I just love it. I do use it. Hey, new member alert! Relic. Hey. Damn, I didn't know I pressed that button. But yeah, like, to the point here, Musician Paradise has done so much for the community, you know, and I've actually benefited from him releasing stuff. And I always told myself, like, man, the chance that I can to help him make money, I'm gonna make sure that it happens, and it happened. And I'm so thankful, you know, that people, you know, supported it. And I accidentally released the video on this channel, but I was like, dude, what? Like, forget it. Like, I don't care, you know. Trey Beast in the building, hey. You know, I was just talking about you, Trey, in a good way, of course. And you know, and it's all about facilitating the community at large, so that people can have, and if y'all have purchased this, make sure that you give it a review. It's pretty good. But yeah, he's done so much for the community, like many of you guys have, a lot of you members that are part of this channel, and even people that might not be members. Y'all have done so much. Just tuning in is a whole lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I have the same energy that I have now for the people that's watching now that I had when I only had like 1 or 2 people that used to watch my live streams, or about 4 or 5 people that used to tune into my videos, you know, within a week, month, year. It's always been thankful energy, and I just want to keep that going. But yeah, this right here it's amazing. He did a great job, and he also did a good job with this right here. The sample pack itself, you know, if you just don't want to bother with the MIDI stuff, or you don't have an MPC to you know, integrate the pad perform mode or the pad performance MIDI or whatever it's called outside of that, or if you don't have Cthulhu or anything like that, it's really good. It's a really good pack, man. I commend him for his hard work. I do. And it's good to see that, and it's not just only him that's benefited from that many others have. And you know, I make money too, but at the same time, I bust my ass for the people that work for me. I'm not one of these guys that start a company and then, you know, check out what I do. And you know, public image is important. It's extremely important. Am I saying I'm perfect? No. Am I holding people accountable for not being important? Absolutely not. But you know, as far as my own public image, I try to keep it, you know, nice and fresh, and I mirror whatever type of energy that I put out that someone gives me. So, you know, that's one thing you got to keep in mind with me. So, you ain't got to worry about me ever. Oh, hey, shout out to Andy Mack in the building. I just want to tell you, Andy, I love you, man. I appreciate I'm not gonna cry. But I appreciate everything that you have done for me. I really do. A lot of the people out here in this industry have opened up their doors to me, and I greatly appreciate all the compliments and stuff like that. So yeah, so we gonna switch it up. We're gonna get into some stuff here. I don't want you guys I want you guys to see that, but I really do appreciate all the love that you guys have shown me over the years. Um, you know, but yeah, I don't know where to start because I know people have been. Oh, okay. So I guess I'll start from the tippity top. I'm gonna go back and forth between.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
It's amazing to see the growth of your channel and community. Very happy to be a part of it. Much love, y'all.
Thank you so much, Carmen Vibes. Y'all ain't gonna do this shit to me today. But yeah, let me go ahead and get that going. Oh yeah, by the way, DCR, the live stream from DCR is down for a little bit because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. What I'm probably gonna end up doing is just downloading everybody's songs, and I need to just buckle down on that. I know some things don't run as smooth, but everything that's small, everything that becomes big starts off small, and right now it's just like I'm just trying to get things in a proper balance so that we can have something great to go from, and my pleasure, by the way, Andy. But yeah, yeah, it's been a wonderful year. It's just been a very good year. There is always things bad that happens, guys, in your lives. But just don't give up. Just keep on pushing. Work extremely hard. I'll tell you, just again, I like to tell people stuff like, hey, like it doesn't come easy. Not for everybody. But I put in about 60 hours a week. And and the people that hang around me are like, dude, you're always working, man, you're always working. I'm like, dude, I love this music shit. Like, I want to see people reach the highest level as possible, and the only way they can do that if I'm disciplined enough to do exactly that. I gotta walk that talk. I can't just talk the talk. I understand that we live in a era of talking, but the walk is what people show up for. Then the talk, they'll listen to the talk. Simon, if you're trying to get your stuff review, hey, no, you're not too late. Cash Money Bow Tie, and also if you want to submit, all the information is in the description box. I think it's correct. It should be the email should be this right here. It should be beatreviewstream@gmail.com. And that information should be in the description box. If you're on your mobile phone or something like that, you will have to close out the live chat and then just click on the description. YouTube went under a couple of changes, I think, for the better, especially with short-term content, and that's something that I'm trying to master. Speaking of mastering, by the way, this is something I think a lot of you guys, if you're wondering like how I get great sound, and this is not a promo or anything, like they did not pay me to do this or anything like that. I recommend the iRig Pro Duo, which is cheaper than this, but if you can, get the iRig Pro Quattro. That's why I don't like doing reviews on audio interfaces, because it's kind of hard to get one audio interface for everything. I have multiple audio interfaces. Like if I'm going to record people's music, I rely on the Audio Fuse Studio in here, and it's great. It's great, almost perfect. But there's always something wrong with something. It's always and that's no slight at Arturia. Then if I really want to record like studio vocals, it has to be anything by Universal Audio. And I used to hate on Universal Audio, so they're not paying me for nothing. And I got Spark too, and I'm cleaning up my hard drive full of all the mumbo jumbo just to use their subscription service for a little bit. As well as I'm getting into Reason Studios. And I love Reason so far. But yeah, if you're trying to do the social media thing with your drum machine, you want a MPC, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I use. I'm going to use this one, though, because it has, and the reason why I'm, just so you guys know, Spark is Fire Viral. just so you guys know, portable, takes batteries, also plugs up into a wall because, you know, it has a lot more I/O than the Pro Duo that I talked about during Black Friday. It has like a line in port, so you can get that dirty sound from your groove boxes, your MPC Live X1 or whatever you like to roll with. So that's gonna be cool to do MPC live IG shit. Can't wait for you guys to see that. I have a setup already, and it could take mics. So hopefully it, unlike the Duo where it only had 2 ends, this will balance out, and they won't have the weird split mono issue that the Duo has when you want to use a microphone in that and your MPC. So, but you don't like doing the monthly thing. I'm gonna break down subscription-based models. I think that's a very important video, and I want to take that seriously. So we got Haas up. I've been talking to Haas. Shout out to Haas. Hey, we're gonna play what he got. I want to hear what he got.
Seeing visions of heaven in my mind. I'm in a secret garden, carving my name across the farthest plain. Can I kick it? Damn, so fly in the dojo. So high, yes, so low. When it's my time to go, I gotta go. God talks through you, that's the science. God walks with you, you can't deny it. God talks through you, that's the science. God walks with you, you can't deny it. It only took 1 billion years, maybe more, to stop this damn war. For some it still wages on, and the pages burn, and the days are long, and the sages turn to the inside. As above, so below. As above, so below. It only took 400 years to abolish slavery. How much more will it take to abolish the hate? How much more will it take with the...
Oh, this man is spitting. So definitely a dope beat. Clearly, the vocal performance, the bars were kind of helter-skelterish, and I mean that like straight up up front. Oh, Jesus, whoa, there's a lot of folks on here trying to text me and shit. Holy crap. I kind of like the bars for what they were in this instance here. Thank you so much, Cash App Gang. I like the bars for what they were. One thing I would say in terms of just like mixing, I would definitely and give it how you mix or whatnot, and we're gonna cover a lot of that within the next couple of weeks because the artists I've been working with, fire shit. Project coming up soon, but definitely could benefit from a little bit of wetness, presence, and what I mean by that. In a technical side would be just a little bit of reverb on the vocals, maybe a little delay to give it a dimension so it can draw you in, because the beat was a little over the vocal, and then when I listen to it in mono, because I check stuff in mono, that's the truth, you know, that's what you get. Big Tussum, Lil Tussum in the building, hey! Master Roshi, what's going on? Akira Gold, I see y'all. Yeah, I usually do shout outs. I know I just started babbling because I'm a little off today. But yeah, those things kind of help with the balance of you getting your vocal performance out there, especially if you are very monotone. There is a plugin that helps with that, because I have a friend. He spits bars hard as a mug, and he's released the album commercially too. But one of his things, you know, he has kind of that boring Jadakiss voice, though Jadakiss spits bars. We all know that. But, you know, without articulation and subtlety to your raps or to your singing, you miss out on giving the feeling to the audience. Not to say that it wasn't bad, that it wasn't good. It was definitely good. All right, so let's check out Akira Gold in the building. Let's get it. We're checking out Discord real quick. It's for the members or whatnot, if you're wondering what's the deal. But I will go to the beat review stream in a second. That was my local weirdo homeboy. Akira Gold in the building. What's going on? Yeah. So as far as what I've heard from it, and for those who don't know, Akira Gold is, I mean, you can tell by the name. If you're not into to animation, I was about to say automation, animation or anime. There, Akira is a really dope. It's probably everybody's favorite. It's a very popular film, but it's one that you gotta indulge in and understand. You gotta watch it a few times just to really get it what it is. Not to mention the person that that drew that and wrote that. They have done some of the best things ever in like anime. But yeah, like as far as the palette of sounds, it was pretty decent. Your hardest joint was last time we did a beat review, and y'all wouldn't know, but Akira really gets down on his NPC. He got down on his NPC so hard he bricked it. No, he said one of the updates had bricked on him. I thought this last update on my NPC Live 2, why I updated it from the beta, I thought it had like, oh my god, I was like, oh no, this is my favorite NPC. It's my favorite one, no. But it survived. It survived. Someone helped me out with this. Like, yeah, just go in there and do this. I kind of learned some shit from a programmer side, and I greatly appreciate that person. Though they don't want to publicly come out publicly about it. But yeah, he's really dove into like modifying the NPC, and it's crazy. Dude is like mad talented. But yeah, he saved me. He saved my NPC, boy. He was really attached to it, huh, Akira? Yeah, I mean, Akira put in lots of work on this, and that's why I don't want to wallpaper mine or anything like that. I don't want to put any skin on my NPC, because like I'm like, dude, if my NPC, you know, after, and it's 2 years now. I think I've had my retro, so you know, I know MP like any computer, like you know, give it its time. You know, I don't want it to go away from me. I don't care. I'm gonna get it fixed. Like I'm not letting my damn NPC Live 2 go. Not that one. No. I'm having a hard time, like, because someone wants to buy my my NPC 1, and man. Well, anyways, back to it. Let's go to Wally D Beats. Sorry. Yes, I'm checking emails too. Nice joint. I dig the minimalism of this track. Wally D Beats always sounds like Dick McGuffin, and I honestly think that Dick McGuffin has like multiple personalities or some shit. But what Wally D does melodically and dynamic range wise is totally different from Dick McGuffin. Dick McGuffin always suffers from super monoism, and he has like two mono sounding audio, and usually it doesn't have the wider stereo optic dynamic range. But as far as this track though, I love the rhythm. It seems like that's one of the things that you really do well. Like your drum patterns are extremely strong. The sound selection was pretty good. I think everything kind of fit in itself. But yeah, pretty decent track, you know. Not much I can really complain about. We got King Porno in the building. Bam Vox. What you got for me? Not bad, not bad. I let it rock. You know, I had to sit there and someone that texted me, but I was in there vibing. That was Bam Vox with his signature porno type beat. God damn it. Porno type beat. I keep saying I'm gonna change this damn wire, but you know how it is, man. I'm very bad with completing certain tasks, like little really small tasks. I never complete them, and then until it's a big thing to where it doesn't work, and then I'll be like, okay, I can't avoid this little small task. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. But yeah, strong instrumentation. Love that. You know, I might be a little biased because I'm older, and you know, I have a massive appreciation for jazz and melodics in terms of just like full on out kind of live instrumentation. Drums. You know, the drum pattern, modern. I guess. What did y'all say I should be saying when a drum pattern is like basic standard drum pattern? There it goes. But yeah, it was pretty good though. Just the music in itself was great and was great enough for me. But yeah, I really like this style of music, so I'm not gonna to be too biased or whatnot. But yeah, it was really good for sure. So up next is Melikinesis, and let me go ahead and make sure that the volume is all the way up because you already know how Discord rocks. Let's get it.
Happiness. Oh, that means so much to a man. Right now, I'll tell you all about this happy event.
That was Melikinesis on the track. What y'all think about that, chat? My ears was tingling. My beat spider sense was tingling on this joint. I enjoyed the piece for what it is. It's very smooth. I like the modern and something old, something new element of this track. There was a lot to be said about the mix that is mostly positive, clearly. You know, and if y'all wondering why I use this tool right here, it's Insight 2. I actually purchased it thanks to you guys. And maybe I should have purchased it like via the subscription. I saw some people talking about, I'm not into subscription-based services. But yeah, in the sense of like plugins and updates and stuff like that, it kind of makes sense to have a subscription-based service as long as, the company that's providing the service continuously works on it. And the reason why subscription-based services exist in the first place is because they're supposed to, roll in the content, and it helps expand teams and so forth too. As someone that has a subscription-based service, I will have lots of stuff available. I guess that when I get that freaking coding course, man, I know a lot of people. It's not gonna be cheap because there's a lot of hours in it. For sure, but it's going to be rewarding, and it will help a lot of people out that want to jump into coding VST plugins. Not to mention, I'm definitely going to use my connections and clearly want to build a software company that thrives, not just in music either. As someone that does a little dabbling in blockchaining and not so much just like putting the cryptocurrency crap up there, which it has a certain purpose for that, but it has a lot more potential. And I have a background in, I'm an old head. C++ back in the day was like, oh, you learn C++, you're gonna get a fire job. Never got it, but I got my degree in computer programming, and so, but either way, it has its benefits in terms of like understanding the very concepts of coding and stuff like that. So. And then I just started indulging in Python heavily. There's a lot of books on that. Man, I would love to hear that music back while I'm talking about this because it's very important. But yeah, with subscription-based services, if they're worth it if the content is there. They're also worth it if you're gaining something from it long term. And if I would have did the Isotope subscription service, I would have saved money, and then when they have like Insight 3 or Ozone whatever, you know what I'm saying, those type of tools, those are very useful tools. Just like it would have been more beneficial for me, for someone or me, to do like the Wave subscription service, or I did the whole the Universal Audio deal because it was like $1 to try out all their shit, and I already know that boy, when I put that on the MacBook Air M1, woo, boy, I'm gonna have some man. There's like I can't like commend them enough for that deal. That was a brilliant deal during Black Friday, and it's gonna end up making them lots of money, and then they'll be able to expand their team some more. And the technology that they have with their audio interfaces and the software is much like how I like the MPC software and the MPC. That's what, and I'm not trying to give a Kai any ideas or anything, but I'm just saying, it depends on what the package is, what you decide. Someone just released a plug. Well, it's not someone. I'll keep it all the way spicy. Kyle Beast did that plug-in for a subscription. Not a good deal. Not in that sense. Like the service has to make sense. You just don't do subscription-based services because you can make a lot of money a month or a year or something like that. To do it because you're going to provide the amount of content for it. When you do a subscription-based service, you got to think about the people that do it extremely well. If we talk about the acronym FANG, which stands for Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, you think about Netflix and their subscription-based service, and I understand it's on the downtick because of economical issues right now in the world, but they do the service well because they provide lots of content, and why they dominated that space because nobody else was in it at that particular time until like the pandemic and when Disney Plus and all the HBO Max and all that happened. They provided a sheer amount of content that people were like, oh, well, why the hell should I even watch regular TV if Netflix is on demand and they got all these shows and their shows are starting to have a massive amount of impact. There's a ton of shows on Netflix that I watch. So when you're doing a subscription-based service, and as a company and people that are part of companies, it's about what are you providing in value, not so much of that. Oh yeah, well it's a month, and it will help us, and it's for anybody that's trying to get into business. Customers first. Yeah, let's dive a little deeper into like Amazon, and you look at their service. Amazon Prime provides a lot of services, a lot of perks, and it's more customer first than it is, them. And hey, it is what it is. There's a reason why Jeff Bezos is worth billions of dollars, even if it's on the downtick. He provides the company Amazon provides a lot of services for that subscription. Anyways, let's go to Buzz Music. That was Buzz music on the track. What y'all think about that? I like the basic ideas of what this track was about. It had a vibe to it. I do agree. It does have that Adult Swim type vibe to it. Man, I miss Adult Swim like a motherfucker. But yeah, it had that type of vibe to it. The only thing that I saw that, you know, technically on the engineering side of it would probably be that it was a little bit too mono. So you want to work on your sound field a little bit, your stereo presence. And the bass, it seemed like it was off key, but it wasn't off key when I listened to it in mono. It was the bass was so in the middle that, you know, it could have had a little bit more presence. And when you think about bass, your bass actually gives the most amount of dynamics to it. So when you pick out a bass patch, you got to make sure that the bass patch works. That's why at this moment. Or when you see the big elite music producers, when it comes down to it, what makes them really elite at a certain point is that they know exactly what sounds will work with what, and I know not every music producer that's elite engineers their stuff too. So you know they have the advantage of someone like a Leslie Breathwaite or a Lou Diaz to bring the ultrasonics to the forefront. So it's kind of unfair to kind of compare you guys, but yeah, that's you still have like great sound designers out there that make extremely good sounds for you to use. And we even now you can just pick out free plugins and stuff, you know, things that didn't exist when I was younger. Jeez. You young heads are very spoiled. No excuse. No excuses should be. That's why we on your ass like we are. You know, these us old heads be on your ass because y'all have. I'm not gonna listen to the second one. I'm just listening to one. Oh, Cannon on them bless the tribe here, but you know that's why we don't let up on y'all because you guys have been stuck in y'all ways. It's not every one of you, by the way, but a mass amount of you guys are just relying on said kits and stuff like that, and certain things don't bring livelihood to your music, and that's why you can't break out of the paradigm of artist and producer. We was discussing Kanye West yesterday, and you know, not to get too far into the rabbit hole of him, given his current situations at hand, but one thing that Kanye knew off top is taste for sound. If he couldn't get it done, he would get somebody else to get it done. And that's a part of the 3 C's, you know, content, collaboration, and damn, I don't mess around. Consistency. There we go. But you know, you just got to know when to say, hey, maybe this ain't it for me. Perhaps I can find someone that can to give me the palette. And that's why I commend a lot of you guys that do submit to this show. You know, and that's why I try to overly commit myself to giving y'all as much useful advice as possible as an old head. But yeah, no excuses for anybody that wants to do music or whatnot. There's so many damn tools, information out there. You should, like, your average shouldn't be as your best shouldn't be like our average back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? It should be above average, way above average. Should be stellar. Because the tools are just out there. People weren't teaching shit back in my day, as I speak with gray hairs in my beard. Anyways, we got Cannon on the beat. Let's get it. What's going on, Keith Griffin? Hey.
Yo, this is another Cannon D. Hardy exclusive.
Uh-oh, you know, sample Godfather.
Let's go.
Oh, Jokey on the track. Damn, I forgot, man. The government and damn. What's good? Sorry. Let's get back to it. Well, I can safely talk over this track, so that, you know, that's the only issue that I have with it, is just the dynamic range. You could have definitely just threw this on Lander and got it mastered through their superior AI with neural networks. And thank you for the dono. I'm gonna get to y'all donos too, guys. So, but thank you so much, Wizard Media. But yeah, other than that though, this track slapped like a motherfucker. It's just, it could, volume would have been awesome. Volume would have been awesome as hell, you know, or just a limiter slapped on that thing and before you put it up on SoundCloud. And SoundCloud is supposed to have a AI-based limiter to their service, much like how Spotify, DistroKid has one too as well. Thank you so much for the dono. Hey. Yeah, so we got Wagga with the Swagger up next. You know, you ain't a member, you shouldn't. Nah, he's my bro. He's my guy, man. You know, real life shit. Let's get it. Well, damn. That was Wagga on the track. What y'all think about that? Look at, he's still going. Very good piece. It's definitely one of my favorite samples or songs of all time. When it comes to this, hey, like this song right here is something that you should have in your Get Them Draws playlist, fellas, or whomever. I'm just saying, like this is one of those songs that would get it. You're struggling a little bit in that special area. Hey, this will get it, boy. Very good remix of this joint right here, man. Very proud of you for this piece. It's probably the best joint I've heard all day today, honestly. And I hate to rank everybody's stuff, that's why I'm kind of like not doing it. But yeah, this is a really dope piece. It's not an easy one to chop up because it's in a 6/4/6/8 type signature. But yeah, he really chopped the absolute shit out of it. This is Wagga getting back onto his element here. I feel like, you know. He said, "Wet in Love kind." Yeah, hell yeah, shit, boy, you get those draws that night, bro. You might as well call it that's your forever chick, for real. She gonna remember that them strokes unless you know. Yeah, but other than that, she gonna definitely remember that. But yeah. This is one for the grandparents, my parents, and should be for this generation too, because y'all don't have enough of this type of music out there. And that's kind of what I miss about music altogether, is that, you know, it's okay to be fucking on someone's bitch and on a song, but nah, you can't be fucking on a bitch and scamming and all this other shit for the rest of your life. There's got to be some type of balance, and that's missing what's from music. Anyways, so we got Producer Noise in the building. We gotta check him out. I gotta raise that volume, and here we go.
Banging that producer noise. Banging that producer noise.
Well, goddamn. Old tribe is definitely representing. That's producer noise. What y'all think about that? Definitely had someone was like, he's inspecting beats too. Yeah, I do that shit to my own music. And Insight is a very strong tool. Again, I'm not sponsored by freaking Isotope. You know, I have a decent relationship with them or whatnot. And you know, they have helped a lot with the content, clearly. But at the same time, you know, when I get tools, I get tools. They don't just throw it at me willy-nilly. But shit, like, space is important, and you can see right here, even though this, you know, my damn, I don't know what it is. I forget what is causing this issue, because I see it all the time. It's a script that I see that doesn't load correctly with this, and it's because my computer, I need to delete a couple of files. But with this piece right here, you can tell that, you know, he has proper spacing, and that's important for this particular genre, because what I usually hear from people's like trap stuff is like, I'm like, dude, how can you not hear that you need to turn down something like your melodies and stuff like that? You know, like, dude, like that shit is, you have no space, and when you go through the mastering process, it's gonna get worse. It's not gonna make it better, and that's kind of one of the misconceptions about, you know, engineering. But you know, you can hear that there's a vast amount of space in it for where the drums can breathe, and you can still enjoy the melodics in that. And that the melodics are right here. The drums and kicks is right here. And there's actually a company. I think the company that worked with Image Line, they kind of like. They branched off, and they did like I used the analysis. There's an analysis tool in Edison that allows you to see, you know, once you understand the spectrum, you can see the fades and stuff like that, where the filter is at, where the kicks is at, where the melody is at, where all the busiest frequencies is at. I know Steinberg has a tool like that too as well, that allows you to see that, and then if you further understand that, you'll be able to kind of create sounds. I've seen someone, I can't think of their name, they're a content creator, like the video popped instantly, and they was talking about that same, you know, process. I talked about it years ago. The video did well then, extremely well. I think it had like about 30,000 views or whatnot about sound design, and you know, he just kind of rekindled that. Again, it's not like I invented, you know, spectral analysis, but you know, it's just dope to see, you know, someone part of a different community give the language out better than I did. But yeah, like that spacing is very important. So I'm gonna go over here to Morty before I freaking forget about him. I apologize, Morty, for skipping over you on accident. Let's get it. Morty on the track.
비트 어디 있는 거지?
That was Morty on the track. What y'all think about that, chat? That was pretty good. He said that he made the sampling himself inside of the MPC. That's pretty good, commendable stuff there. Again, there's so much, like, I don't like doing it because, at this point, it would be me being biased with the MPC, you know? Clearly, I live, die by it right now. I mean, probably forever, because that was the first machine. I'm like, oh, as a kid, I was like, what is that? Oh my God, that shit is so cool. This dude is like slapping pads. I remember being a little kid seeing the MPC for the first time back in like 1986, and just like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this, man? Yeah, in the SP.1200. But yeah, now the modern day MPCs have so much to bring to the table that it just exceeds my expectations in terms of just a groove box. Yeah, like there isn't a time where I can't just sit there and stare at my MPC and just like F around and make something that will be comprehensive. And I like that you went that far as far as that. You know, it is a little dirty, so it's a little muddy in the mix a little bit. I would definitely have the drums kick out a little bit more, but that's just personal in my anecdotal experience here. So what I'm gonna do real quick is do a intermission, or just give me a moment or two to grab me something to drink. I want to get something to drink. I want to get some water. So be back in a second. I had to grab me a little bit of the Fiji water, you know. If I can kick this damn smoking habit out the whole window, boy, I tell you, I think I probably, well, it doesn't matter. I'm work out like at least like 3 or 4 times a week. I kind of want to be that 5 times a week person, but you know, yeah. But when I start really doing cardio with like running, I want to kind of improve that some more. But anyway, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to my desk here. I want to first of all shout out to everybody that's here. I thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing, liking, all that stuff. Appreciate it. If you like and you're entertained by it or whatnot, you know, tell me where you're from in the chat. I will definitely love to hear that. I'm from ATL, Georgia. Coming for you, bulldogging hoes like the Georgetown Hoyas. And it's 43 degrees. It's sunny outside, but it's pretty damn cold to me, at least. I said my headphones. Oh yeah, these are the by Air Dynamic DT 770s. You know, the classics or whatnot, and I love it. Denver, Colorado. I see y'all. Bulgaria. If I say it wrong, I apologize. Nebraska's in the building. But yeah, I'm gonna stay tuned into the chat to make sure that, you know, I give y'all shout outs as y'all come through. I gotta get over here. I want to go and switch to the beatreviewstream@gmail.com email, which is on the screen right now. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take care of all the Cash App gang right now too. Do keep in mind I'm a little off my game. It's been a while since I've done one of these streams, so bear with me with that. I don't even know where the hell my what's the name is at. Goddamn. Let's see. I'm gonna turn this off to display brightness. All right. Is it over here? Shit. Yeah, I got a Connect 4 bumping in the back, boy. If y'all want to get smacked in Connect 4, I'll do that for you. I'll do that to you. How about that? I won't do it for you. I'll do it to you. Oh, there it goes. Shit. Way off my game. Oh, these people out here tripping. Shout out. These folks out here tripping. Let's see here. Roll. On demand. All right. So Wagga. Oh, thank you so much, Wagga. I didn't realize that. I see Cash Money bow tie up in here. Oh hell no. Oh boy, they coming for you today, guys. They coming for the soul. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm gonna go with bow tie real quick. We're gonna get that going. Shit. Boom. And we're gonna go ahead and mute this music here. Since you want to mute there, and we're gonna check out Cash Money bow tie. Let's get it.
You've been hurt too many times, baby girl, yeah. Shed a couple tears, heard so many lies, but you like a rose in the field. Baby, let me show you all. Let me open my heart for you. Let me show you what I've been hiding. I got these feelings flowing out like a river. I'm open like a zipper. Got this ring in my pocket, let me put it on your finger. I want us forever. I want you forever, girl. You like a rose in the field. Baby, let me show you all. Let me open my heart for you.
That was Cash Money bow tie, aka the song reference king, on the track. What y'all think about that, chat? Nice presence on the vocal performance, and the mix was very good. I always find his mixes to be very elite. You know, sometimes they might be a little hot. And shout out to Lolly Vox, I see you. And shout out to all the people that are tuning in today. Again, I will be back. I will be back Christmas Day, guys. I might as well just, I don't know why I haven't said it, but yeah, Christmas Day, we are going to do a music review on Christmas Day. I think it'll be really cool since it's Christmas on a Sunday. And, you know, I want you guys to bring y'all Christmas special. I'm going to work on my Christmas video this year. I think I didn't do one last year for whatever reason. Probably, I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but you can probably guess why I didn't do one last year. It was a little tough. The one I did the year my mom passed away was really tough. But yeah, really good piece. Love the vocal performance. Love the dynamics of the vocals. The track was pretty hard and stuff. I've been listening to a lot of The Dream lately. You know, The Dream, you know, I met him at the Hawks game, and really interesting person. It's not the first time I met him, period, but, you know, I had re-met him, and then he was just like, oh, yeah, what's going on? I watch your YouTube channel. I'm like, fuck? The fuck? When the hell you watch my YouTube channel? But a lot of people, Atlanta is becoming the MPC Mecca. It's funny. I just find it funny. But I think it's great too. Critical Heat. So I'm gonna look for Critical Heat real quick. Hopefully the name will be under Critical Heat. Hopefully. Critical Heat. Critical Heat beats. Yeah, good deal, good stuff. So we're gonna check him out right now. Let's get that popping here. Oh shit, he about to go full blown anime. Pay attention to the dynamics right there. I like that. I like the way that you took time to score it. One of the things that this. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate all the subs that have been a part of the show. Thank you so much. So one of the main things that I would give you as advice, because when I went to the spectral analyze, I went to the Insight tool, it was night and day in terms of spacing. So you kind of want to turn down your not the vocals, but your melodic parts of your track. Like if I was to bring it back, you'll see that it is kind of omnipresent there. It's kind of mixed in with my vocal, but you can see my vocal kind of chopping through that. But you can see faintly what yours is. So I would definitely work on that part of the mix of leveling, and that's very important to like film scoring. I watched Avatar this past Friday. And when I tell you, like I watched the first one a couple of times, you know, outside of getting through all the damn, you know, the hidden stuff that the film was conveying about tribal life, and the esoteric references. That film was phenomenal. And one of the key things in the second Avatar movie that made it phenomenal was the scores, sound design, and everything. Like, it was second to none. Like, I don't know another film that actually indulges in it. Even the like scenes and stuff like that won't ruin it, won't spoil it. But when you have a piece that's captivating like that, you got to, by all means, capture that moment. You know what I'm saying? And I think you did a pretty good job. So I would just be mindful about, you know, your instrumentation and lowering the volume just a little bit more, so that when it gets to the drums, that it has an impact like none other, and it doesn't just seem like loud. You know what I'm saying? And you can make the limiter work for you. But it's a really good piece, by the way. I commend you on that. So, but yeah, let's keep this thing moving. Greatly appreciate Cash App Gang for showing up. I definitely want to hear this piece from Andy Mack. I got to hear it. You know, and by the way, I have the interview for Andy Mack. It's on my IG page, but I'm gonna move it to YouTube. I just haven't ripped it down yet, but I'm gonna rip it down and give y'all something for the holidays. It'd be pretty cool for you guys to see some of these folks in the industry behind the scenes, and you know, that the talks and stuff like that. I'm gonna have a lot more of that this following year. I think I want to kind of focus on that, and I'm going to be in the lab. I'm going to have a special guest. Thank you for the subs! Straight tripping. So, yeah. And another thing is, oh, no, you don't have to pay cash. No, you don't. But, you know, the people that are paying cash are just trying to get theirs out the way. And they just want to be heard right now. But Andy sent his, he made sure he sent his in. So he's up in early gang. So let's go ahead and check out Andy here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get on this. We're gonna get this out the way. Let's get it. Okay, trying not to. I got a 6. No, the only thing that I've, if I want to be nitpicky, and you know, you my favorite albino brother, but and I guess, you know, I need to make sure that you have the same relationship with the same people that I folk with out here in Atlanta too. You know, we kind of intertwine in the same kind of in the same circles or whatnot. So my only gripe, I would love to hear the vocal performance a little bit more on top of the melodics. I think, you know, that's why when I mess with my MPC and whatnot, the first, because I know how the MPC is with drums. I don't even mix I don't mix the drums except for like the hi-hats, because the hi-hats can be a little bit oppressive over things, you know what I'm saying? Because they're just, you know, the MPC is just really, really crispy. That's just drum characteristics on the MPC altogether. I would turn down the melodics a little bit more so that the vocals would stick out more. I think just maybe a hint of reverb. That's just something that I would do. That I've seen like Lou Diaz, like Lou's vocal chain, and I know because he's doing top box shit. So you know you have to cut the lower frequencies for that shit to work properly. It's just like with auto-tune too. Like with auto-tune, and this is talk box. This ain't auto-tune here. So he's basically playing a melody. He's playing a melody with his vocals. So that's how talk box works. You talk into the box. That's why it's called a talk box. You talk into it. You don't sing into it, which takes its own kind of coordination in itself. And then you're playing the notes to accentuate the performance. As many top box people, shout out to Teddy Riley. Shout out to Teddy Riley. It's one of his things that he likes to do, clearly. But at the same time, you know, that's the only thing that kind of hindered it a little bit. That's it. But other than that, you know, everything else is just the 100% total package. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm probably gonna just talk to Lou and Leslie. Leslie does mess with shit. He needs to well, I don't want to ask. I want to ask him. I want to pay for it. I do want his MPC 60 I want the cash register MPC 60, the one that freaking Marlo Diggs cooks up on. It'd be a dream to own the original MPC 60, but I like the cash register style, the Mark II, more so than the original one. But yeah, Leslie has the one. He has like what, 2 of them, I think. But yeah, this shit's fire, absolute fire, dude. But yeah, appreciate you sending that joint in. I'm gonna start. I don't know what's up, man. I know we be working so goddamn hard. It's hard to push out albums when you're working full time, especially doing something that you like to do. We try to kind of tie that in, and it's hard to release music, man. But you really need to just like stop fucking playing around, Andy, and you know, take this holiday break, bruh. Get it. Time for that shit to DistroKid that bitch up. Well, Lander it. Lander it. Because what Lander does to MPC tracks is fucking crazy when it comes to the mastering process. He said albums are overrated? Hell no. What? I'm trying. Albums are only overrated when they're just slapped together. And, you know, I don't want to be biased and, you know, talk my old head shit. I just don't think it's appropriate, you know. But when you have a good project, dude, I don't care who you are. That project is undeniable. It's amazing. I listen to a lot of independent artist projects. You know, just like I that's the main reason why I like to stream, because I listen to a lot of music, you know. And I might be stuck in the 90s with a lot of the vibes, but and you know, 90s albums, you had competition like a mofo, so you had to really push for it, you know. And you know, it was one of those things that you had to do. And it's not like it has changed. It's just that the level of stuff coming out, and then we have all kinds of different social medias and shit like that. It's hard for you to kind of focus in on that. But yeah, let me see here. Give me a second. I'm gonna type up this real quick. I gotta log into this real quick. Okay, log in. I see you. Shit. Good thing I ain't saying nothing. But damn. Damn. Don't be having me terms of service and all that. Come on, man. I hate that shit. When they put you to a term of service when you're really trying to get to something. All right. So let me go ahead and do shout outs real quick. First of all, shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and give special shout outs to the people that have subscribed. What time is it? 3:48. Let's see. That's the screen. Yeah. So shout outs to, let's go from about 8 hours ago, I guess. That'd be cool. Yeah, 8 hours. Yeah. So shout out to these people right here. Shout out to Derek Adams, DJ Wiz 76, Ed Harris, Marcy Scribe, Games, FPV, and Music and Videos. Thank you so much. Again. I don't know how to say it because it looks like it's in Romanian or it could be in Russian. Thank you so much for subscribing. David DuPont, Josh Edmond, Morty, thank you so much again for becoming a member. A Soul, thank you so much. Everett, so much, thank you. Relic 121 or 121 or 121, thank you so much. Carmen Vibes, thank you, and thank you for being a member always. Withered Media, thank you so much. I don't know if you sent something in, but thank you so much. I will check. Go get that money. Appreciate you. Straight Tripping, thank you so much for becoming a sub. But yeah, and I see you, Greg. I see you. Yeah. Oh yeah, because Greg is a member. Damn. But yeah, let me go ahead and go to Greg because he is a member. Let me get to him real quick. I'm looking at the chat here, see if in terms of service is your soul. Yeah, tell me about it. Withered Media, did you send something in? Yeah. Oh, you sent in a track. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of Greg real quick. So Greg, is you ready? Cause I's ready. Let's get it.
Just say it on those spots then. Tato, también. Okay. These little niggas lacking, they claim they be trapping, find them in front of the bodega. OGs in the drama, get hit with the llamas, gon' have niggas crying, running to the mamas, the hook going crazy, hookahs, babies, ladies, find them in the bodega. The offsetty lurking niggas, yeah, we government, got time to coddle these niggas like virgin niggas put in work, yeah. Okay, niggas put in work, yeah. Can't be following niggas, trendsetters just like that, we swerve them, yeah. We trendsetters, we swerve them, yeah. Okay. Posted up on the boulevard, BX Borough Tings. You be lying, you said you ain't heard of me. Catch you in the wrong hood, it's a murder scene. Don't want ties, you know bitches can't fuck with me. No accessory to murder be. Yeah, these little baby loves, they working all under me. Wanna move up, can't work for free. Now she mad cause her little baby daddy won't fuck on me. If she looking for me, she can find me in front of her day. I'll be there in place, I always ready to fight. How these little niggas say when I see you on sight. I don't think you should play with me, bitch. No, you better off playing with the Sega. Cause my hands really swift, I shoot shots, I don't miss when I hit you. Have you singing opera snitch? These little niggas lacking, they claim they be trapping, find them in front of the bodega. OGs in the drama, get hit with the llamas, gon' have niggas crying, running to the mamas, the hook going crazy, hookahs, babies, ladies, find them in the bodega. The offsetty lurking niggas, yeah, we government, got time to coddle these niggas like virgin niggas put in work, yeah. Okay, niggas put in work, yeah. Can't be following niggas, trendsetters just like that, we swerve them, yeah. We trendsetters, we swerve them, yeah. Okay. Capicu, yeah, they winning. Yeah, the foreign got niggas are spinning. I'ma hustle you like an ambition. Slim and curvy, I got your attention. Look, said you want me to spend a bag. Cause the drip that I want, cause you more than one brick a bag. You still riding the yellow cabs like a tourist. You better call back to say the cash. Cause I'm sure you a nigga I meet in front of the bodega. Now they wanna be groupies, cause my life a movie. They lock me in houses, they don't wanna lose me. Yeah, my niggas loopy. I saw post up right in front of the bodega. Cause it's time for some action. These niggas want static. Now gonna tap in, about to bring out the ratchet, bitch. Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. This shit got me on some New York shit.
I see you, Greg.
I like that. There's no way you're not.
Oh, either you're behind or something, because we're definitely playing Bodega right now. But yeah, that was Bodega, and that was what's the artist's name? New York. Yeah. So we got the Spanish vibes up in this beat. Yeah, pretty good joint. What I saw, I was looking at some of the spectral analysis stuff on the Insight. I mean, I give it the genre is, I guess, NY drill in this case. You have the bass just always sticks out because that's a part of the piece. I thought the record was good though, for sure. I was getting used to the vocal because it's the first time I've ever heard this artist or whatnot. I'm just getting used to the whole drill movement altogether. I'm no good at drill music, so I commend you on that. And I think that, you know, between the sample selection and the lyrical content, everything kind of fit for what it is. The joint that he sampled, ironically, is a bodega joint. A song that you would hear in the bodega, for those who didn't catch that. So yeah, really good joint though. Really good joint. Not much I can say. I checked the vocals in mono, and the vocals were sitting in the forefront. I think maybe the drums probably could benefit from a little volume boost or whatnot. It might be kind of a 2-track or whatnot, and it was lowered. You know how we know how we do. So if we ain't got to track that some bitch out, we will 2-track that hoe and pray it works. Or at least that I do that from time to time with my own tracks. But you know, I have my own little formula. Every engineer is different. But yeah, it sounded pretty good. It seems like everybody in the chat was feeling the record too. So I think that's the most important thing. So I did see some comments. At first, I thought somebody was trying to talk shit about 400 degrees. I was like, oh, hold up now. Hold the fuck up. We don't talk about my niggas from New Orleans now, goddammit. We'll do that over here. You know, you feel me? But yeah. Shit. That Juvenile 400 degrees is like the like one of the South's blueprints. Like the Jay-Z blueprint that I got over here. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And I listen to music from everywhere. I'm not exclusively from just Southern artists. Clearly, and someone that has boom bap bias to as well. I respect the culture for what it is. So, let's go ahead and keep this thing moving and grooving. Greg, that was some dope shit for real. Greatly appreciate everything you have done for us at 16 levels by supporting us and the community at large and all the feedback that you have brought to the table. I know someone had. Yeah, it was shit. Come on, refresh. Jesus. Withered Media. So Withered Media, I hope that your name is Withered Media in the email. If it's not, I'm going to, okay, yeah, cool. Good shit. Good job. Follow directions. I greatly appreciate people that follow directions, goddammit. We're about an hour and 35 minutes in. I'm not gonna. Usually, I saw Bolo. He streams for like an hour. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to stream for an hour now. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check this joint out right here by Withered Media. So, coming to the stage, Withered Media. I can't wait for the Christmas special, baby. That's gonna be special. The Christmas music review. That was Withered Media on the track. So to give context of what he wrote, because I think it's important that I tell you guys, I know people are like, oh, what the fuck is this shit? fuck you first off, because I love chiptune music. Fuck y'all. I grew up on the damn. What system did I not have? I had the Atari 2600. Yes, guys, I was spoiled as a kid. Fuck y'all. I had a Commodore Amiga. I had an Atari ST, which that was the first computer that I had to make music on, because I had Cubase 1. Fuck y'all, I'm old. I started programming on the Commodore 64, Commodore Amiga. If you're, from overseas, the Amiga, Commodore 64. Anyways, so this is a chiptune. It's from his chiptune project. So I did like the piece itself. My only gripe, Lord, this motherfucker has been spamming the shit out of me. Not any of you guys. This is just someone on one of my business networks. I can't talk about it legally, but it's gonna be a strong tool. We're developing it. Like I'm a part of the development team. But yeah, so my only thing as far as the composition goes, I'm trying to turn it down so it's not too over my vocals. But I would say that when you're working with chiptune pieces, you already know how, since they're composed in a certain manner, that you use hexadecimal. I don't know if you did that, but you want to kind of arrange a piece that changes, has subtle changes a lot. Think Mario Brothers if I want to be generic, or in this piece, this is more kind of like a action game kind of piece. So I'm trying to think of a good action game that would remind me of that. Not like a shoot 'em up or something like that, but you want to give a variety. You did have somewhat of a variety towards the end, so I would focus more so on giving a bridge earlier in the piece. But the piece in itself was extremely good. Mix wise, it is what it is. You're working with mono sounds when you're doing true chiptune. I wouldn't necessarily. Well, yeah, Streets of Rage, yes. Let's use that as an example of ROI. And shout out to Yuzo Koshiro. Shout out to my dog Yuzo Koshiro. If we're gonna talk about chiptune, I might as well mention him because he's one of my favorite. He's a dope producer altogether, honestly. But Yuzo Koshiro, Koji Kondo, my mind is kind of all over the place. One of my all-time favorite was Donkey Kong Country soundtrack, David Ware, and also a really cool person in real life. You use the Jenny VST for the synth bass. Oh, okay. I'm thinking about doing, man. It's hard for me to get through this content. Like I'm really starting to struggle a little bit on here because so many people want me to do stuff, and I'm just going to do more Sanjay C type roundups and get so I can do But anyways, there's a lot of good chiptune plugins out there. I mean, just to give you a good sound, let's just run the music for a second. We're gonna get there. First of all, I want to give a shout out to these people because they deserve it. These guys put their Sunday's best in chiptune VST plugins. Yes, they cost money, but they're worth it. He does a lot of analysis when he makes a lot of the VST plugins. He's taught me so much, and I thank him so much for Dave over there at Plugart, because he understands the concept. What the fuck? Oh, so you just gonna stop? Let me make sure that okay. Okay. It just stopped. Okay. Anyways, so I just put some music in here, and funny enough, that's a remix too, and I didn't use any of I just sampled The Sims, and I will publicly release that. But this company, second to none. Nobody fucks with these folks over here. I think it's a one-man band too. I have Chip Synth MD, which is Mega Drive, that for the Sega Genesis, true to the form. Chip Synth SFC, which is true to the SNES sound. I believe he's working. Chip Sounds is similar to the SNES. I mean, not SNES, but the NES. But it's more so kind of like a wrap up of every one. He started kind of niching it down. So if you want to get video game plugins and video game effects, solid. On the MPC, I would use if you producing a groove box, and if you're in particular your groove box is the MPC, the OP Cross 4. I say instead of X, I say Cross 4. 4 times basically, so four oscillators. I think that no, 4 operators. Sorry, but yeah, these I 100% did a review on it. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous plugin that I don't get to indulge in. It's a little CPU intensive, but with all due respect of the work that he did, the research, the development, the due diligence, he deserves his flowers. And I gave it to him before, but I want to give it to him again. Check out Plug Art, Plug Music, and check out my review on both the what is it called again? The ChipSynth ND and then the ChipSynth SFC. I know he has one too. There's another company that there's a few that's done a really good job. Audio Thing has one that's more of an NES type or in Game Boy mixture hybrid, and it's cheap too. It's not expensive. How much does the ChipSynth MD cost? Either way, even if it's $100 freaking, and he has Cuckoo here. Of course, he introduced me to Yuzo Koshiro. You have the homie Cuckoo. He did a phenomenal job of displaying it. I did an alright job. I did my trap shit. But yeah, it's really good, man. Let's see. Buy. How much does it cost? What? $50? Oh my God. You know what, man? You know what really pisses me off about these damn about these plugin companies, man? Like they be charging like $150, and it be some average ass shit. Swear to goodness. Very good price. I think that's very underpriced. I think it's a great price and price point. All right, so I have up next, and what the hell is going on with my Spotify? I might need to read that. I have Keith Griffin in the building, which is a good friend of mine. I hate to call you by your government, and if you're still here, we used to be on a platform called rockbattle.com together. We shared a platform together on PMP Worldwide, and shit, I can't. Well, I'm old. I'm so old. I can't even remember the conglomerate we had together. Turbo Graphics. He's working on a plugin that's kind of like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get it. Let's get it. Come on. Jokey on the track. Yeah, I like that. And shout out to Mr. Hurricane up in the building. Even though he doesn't come through all not Mr. Hurricane, Master Hurricane. do apologize for that. I know how I feel when people mispronounce my name. It makes me feel like, damn, I'm not making an impact in this world to warrant people to remember my name properly. But yeah, stank face material. There's not much change ups. Straight tripping is probably from damn rap battle. That sounds like some shit that you would hear on a rap battle. Not enough change ups. God damn. These motherfuckers. But yeah, it came in mad aggressive, and that's true. I was a very, like, one thing I would say about rapbattle.com, I used to come in with some of the lightest shit, and it would be, you know, beautiful and elegant and all this shit. And I remember everybody was saying that shit was weak, and I used to hate like the critiques and stuff like that. But man, I tell you, it made me into something. Hearing all the critiques from people and coming back, yeah, Rap Battle back in 2006, 2007. Goddamn, that was the shit. It was the shit. A forum / beat store / battle arena for music producers. It was an amazing website at the time. Still exists. Shout out to Fat Fingers, by the way. But yeah, it made everybody think about coming in with energy a lot more, because if you didn't.
BabyloniaRadio@gmail.com.
Thank you so much for the dono. DJ Dilly, what's up? It made me think a lot more. It made you think a lot more about how you would approach like your production, for sure. And it's not always about you just coming in massively aggressive, but yeah, that was a really good track. You know, I just turned it down a little bit because it was loud, but you know, I must something be loud. Then and oh yeah, that was when everybody like, oh, it's because the beat is louder, that's why people like it, and that usually is the case when it comes to a listener's point. Like most people, they don't adhere to music. That's why music is so goddamn loud now. But that was the thing. Like he had to come in there hot, boy. You know, shout out to Steve Vicious. You know, I seen him. I saw him on Twitter. He was talking about something. But yeah, I still talk to a lot of the Rap Battle fam. You know, from time to time. You know, his production came out here. We kicked it and whatnot. I was like in between working with like several different artists at the time. And he was too. We didn't really get to lock down, but I greatly appreciate meeting him and when he had came into town or whatnot. But yeah, very dope place, man. Very reminiscent. Very good job, man. Good to see that you still at it, man. Old gang in the building, motherfucker. Like, you ain't got gray hairs in your beard somewhere around in here, man. You know what I'm saying, dog? We don't want to hear you. Nah, I'll fuck with you. But yeah, that wisdom, the wisdom. Let me not talk about. I'm about to go somewhere, go there, and I don't want to do it. Anyways, I did see the dono come through. I'm gonna go ahead and check out. I believe it's Babylonia Radio. So we're gonna check that out real quick. Let's see what you got. was Babylonia Studios. Holy shit. I gotta rewind that back. What y'all think about that, chat? First off, I gotta compliment you on the creativity on your mix, because I was looking at the spectrum. I was looking at not just the spectrum, but I was looking. You can see it right here if it has a roll past too far. But yeah, that was very interesting stuff. And the most interesting thing was the sound field. Like it was going to zero. Like dude, like this might not be heard in mono, but it didn't go. Well, I don't know. It's kind of going past -1. But when I listened to it in mono, you can still hear it. But boy, is that a treat to your ears. I love the bass. When you're listening to it in headphones, man, like that shit was smooth. Like that shit was smooth. The space, love the freaking, I love the chords, clearly. As someone that's a fan of K-Tronada, love it. Love it. Uses a lot of some, and we just released this up. Oh yeah, you know I gotta talk about it. And it has some of that in there. The MPC has that too, clearly. But you add this right here, and you're in there. And this is by Musician Paradise. I seen some people buy it not too long ago. It's for Scalar. It's for Cthulhu. It's for your MPC. And then he broke down all of those progressions into MIDI. So, you know, if you have just the DAW, want to do all the, you know, this ain't no Unison audio bullshit or anything like that. It ain't none of the chord packs that's out there that, no, this is that. So this is on the lines of the vibes that you hearing past here. Very rich chords, and then you can hear the demo. I played the demo right here, but yeah, it's some smooth shit. This is very smooth. So if you want kind of those type of vibes, then you can get that. But there's one in particular that is this shit right here. Like he broke all that shit all the way down, like this soulful shit. And all I did was just press one finger. So if you don't know anything about Scalar 2, you can check out my video on Scalar 2 as well. But yeah, Babylonia, that was fucking dope, by the way. So, you know, I just want to go ahead and plug that in. You can check it out at 16levels.com. Anywho, let me go back into the box here. We are about an hour and 55 minutes in, and I'm greatly appreciating the music that I've heard today. Let me click on that damn Babylonian radio. Boy, we got to talk, man. We got to talk. Hold up, man. Hold on. Let me put Andy Mac and Greg shit right in there. And I want to move over what's his face shit too. Cash Money Bowtie. Boom. Let's see here. Yeah, put that in fire tracks. Those are fire joints. But man, there's with music, there is things that resonate with people, and those type of chords that were in Babylonia Studios track, they felt very. If I was to express my feelings when listening to that, that's something I would love to work out to and just listen to and kind of calm down, read a book. And bruh, like that was the most dopest, lo-fi-est type shit that had everything. It checked all the boxes for real. Let me make sure, because I think somebody might have snuck one in. Thank you so much too, by the way, for supporting it. Like bruh, I'm so glad you stuck by it. Dick McGuffin. All right, so coming up next, coming to the stage, we got Disney McGuffin. What the fuck? Uh-oh. My bad. Dick McGuffin on the track. What y'all think about that? Love the Amen. He calls it Amen break, and he used the Amen break, of course. I was looking for that record too. I'm probably gonna have to have it imported from the UK or somewhere if someone's willing to come off that record. I've been looking for that for a while. I'm probably gonna buy 2 copies, one to frame on the wall and one to use. Because I want that. That's a historical record that you need anyways. It's the very essence of electronic music. So, really good joint. Usually Dick McGuffin is the mono king. But yeah, he has some pretty good dynamic range in that, you know. Love the sound selection. Again, sound selection is as, if not more important, in most cases these days. Because now you have tools to kind of flip through things and be able to like listen and be able to make good music. But you know, I look at sound selection like I look at a person that can dress. You know, either you can or you cannot dress. Like either you can coordinate your clothes properly or you're gonna pick out the wrong drapes for the atmosphere. You know, you don't want a sweater in the summertime, and if you can pull that off with an outfit, boy, you a G for real. But you know, the sound selection is very nasty. Nate in the building, goddamn. We got OGs in this mug. But yeah, like sound selection is very important to what people will hear at large. So yeah, I respect it. You know, dynamic range, it's okay. You know, I saw that you had proper spacing and stuff like that. Could use a limiter to kind of like push it a little bit so you can get a little more pumpiness to your track. But yeah, other than that, it was really good from Dick McGuffin. I've heard a lot of his music over the past 2 years, I think. But yeah, he's gradually improving, gradually cooking and stuff like that. Yeah. They say you can't be dressed to the 90s and smelling like a gorilla either. Dressing to the 90s and smelling like a gorilla either. Oh yeah. You got what you trying to say, nigga? What you trying? Nah, I'm fucking with you. Shit, your boy got some sense for that ass. Don't play with me, wagger. Shit. Don't play with me. Nah, I know you ain't fucking with me, but yeah, good advice. No, don't be stinking and shit and be dressed well and then don't be stinking. Period, bro. I'm a ugly pretty motherfucker. Just remember that about me. I'm a ugly pretty motherfucker. I might not look as good as a motherfucking damn. I don't know any the. I might not have the charming looks of a Michael B. Jordan, but your boy got style and sensibility. You feel me? What's going on? We that who that nation? You gonna show up? This motherfucker. I ain't watching that shit. But yeah, congratulations, man. God damn it. I just thought about American football. And, you know, my team is the Falcons. Or the Falcons, as we know them as. Anyways, back to it. D-Rain, let's get it. You can always be dressed like a hobo. Sorry about that. It's all good. Much love to my peoples.
All that green on me, I'm feeling like a Christmas tree. Yeah. Since I mix my bitches up, but we got chemistry. Yeah, so much sauce up in this bitch. Yeah, she tryna dip with me. I ain't looking at the top when I go on shopping spree. Last time I seen $1, man, that shit was foreign to me. Bad bitch, she good for sex. Other than that, she brought me. When me pop out, when me flex. Got me the jet me. First play up in it, bitch. You step up, you gon' get beat. Now that nigga on the floor, ducking, dodging many feet. Stepping on this shit. Harder than some concrete. Bitches on my dick. More than some boss of breeze. Nigga, watch your step. I just bought some new sneakers. Last time I seen $1, man, that shit was foreign to me. Bad bitch, she good for sex. Other than that, she brought me. When me pop out, while me flex.
us a little snack. That was D-Rain on the track, and that was him on the vocals. I guess it's called D-Sexing. Let's run that back a little bit in the background. So I noticed a couple of things in this piece that, first of all, good job. I like the sound selection. You know, you got the modern young vibes, the bounce. You feel me? That's cool. You know, I'm not one of those old heads that just don't fuck with none of y'all young dude shit. I love what y'all be doing out there. You know, and you know, whatever feedback I can give you on this is appreciated. That you allow me to have some type of opinion on it. On a technical aspect, I would say the most problematic thing would probably be that 808. There's a couple of ways you can tackle that so you can get clearer vocals, because I'm listening to it in mono, it didn't sound too bad at all. The one thing that you can do is on the 808 track in itself, I would run a high pass filter just a tad bit, or just get rid of some of that really low end that's cutting off your vocal because it's clashing a little bit. So I would high pass filter, turn the high pass filter extremely to the left, and just kind of like get it to where it sounds a little clear. Your 808 will still be there, it'll still hit. It's just that it's kind of overtaking your other elements of your track. But other than that though, it hits. I said it was very bassy on the phone speaker. That's good then. That's very good, because the one thing that sucks is when most people, and this is one of the things that's true to everything. You got to think about how your consumers listen to music. So if they listen to music, and we know most people listen to music on IG, that's the most discoverable place, and TikTok. You want your 808s to be heard. So that I think that's a good thing, So when your bass is inaudible, that kind of takes away from what people are listening to, unless they're listening to it on a pair of AirPods. And that's another thing that you always got to consider too. Like, how do the consumers intake your music? And so it's a thing. It really is a thing.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Sent Black Noise. Put It On Me featuring Julium from Dizzybeats at Gmail. S.O. for a great stream avenue.
Thank you so much. What we at? 4:27. I'm gonna start getting dressed in a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and listen to Nasty Nate. I'm gonna speed things up. Thank you for the dono. Let's go ahead and hear this joint. Let's get it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I like it. Nasty Nate. Yeah, we live in a time, boy. I tell you. First of all, really dope groove. I love the simplicity, the minimalism of the groove and whatnot. Clearly, I appreciate your setup. I'm hating on you because you got an MPC 2000 XL. Man, I'm telling you, when I get that 2000 XL, y'all ain't gonna like me at all. Well, y'all love me, but you know, this is gonna be fun. And big shout out to your special feature of stolen drums in the video too as well. But what a time to be alive, where we have access to, you know, cameras. We can do whatever the hell we want, and we can love and enjoy this. As someone that's a content creator, and to what I usually say to a lot of aspiring content creators, man, it's just, if you're not having fun, it might not be for you. But if you're having fun, it definitely is for you. Do what you love, and that's very generic, because I saw a very good video about don't follow your passion, which kind of, you know, deters what I'm talking about. But at the same time, and I can't even reference the book in its whole because I haven't read it, but I say that when you're doing what you love or whatnot, it comes with its own caveat. And I think that's what the book was trying to say. And it was trying to highlight that, you know, you can do something and you love it, you can follow your passion, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna, you know, be successful at it. So, you know, it's kind of like a warning type book, but at the same time, it's just kind of to try to find your true passion and understand and recognize your true passion. But yeah, like, we live in a time where it's you can pretty much do what you want to do, and it's a blessing when you're able to do these type of things. And I say that from experience, and you know, that's one reason why I try to make sure that I give back to the community as much as possible. And if it's feedback or whatever, let it be known, you know, that there's a form of appreciation for whatever you guys do and how y'all support. And one of the things that, you know, the best thing that you can do when you are in this content creation field is to give back the knowledge that you have learned, and you'll see the rewards, the fruits of your labors when you give back with the knowledge. And when you learn things, don't be afraid to mess up too, because I think a lot of people, when they're getting into content creation, and I hate to you know, just kind of take it off the scales a little bit, you have to understand that you won't be the best at what you do at first, and people's paths are totally different. Trust me. Sometimes you will get hung up in the, oh man, I wish, man, this person isn't as talented as me. I don't know why he gets all this props and all this other stuff. And you get into that loop, and bruh, you'll fail. You'll fail miserably trying to compare yourself. You'll fall into depression, and you'll never become your true self. So you will have to. There's failure. Just know that you will fail at what you're doing, but that doesn't mean that you have to give up. Okay. It might not be the next day to where you're doing what you want, or at the level of the peers that you see. But that doesn't mean that you can't do the research and the due diligence to get the work out there. But you got to do the work. You can't skip that. You just cannot. You cannot. The work has to be done. The great work has to be done. And that's all I want to tell you guys. Like, you gotta be relentless at this shit, man. Like, you're gonna experience being poor. You're gonna experience being rich and being lonely. You're gonna experience being stuck with no growth. And then you're gonna have to do some soul searching. And then that's when you kind of just do the recon and research. But the most important thing is just doing it. A lot of people, they overthink it. Like, they never get past the research part of content creation, or the research part of finding what is them. You know, they're just stuck on trying to show you, you know, or being like someone, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. I admire a lot of people in music, both commercial and that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the dono, Chadwick. Let me go ahead and get Chadwick out of the way. And I'll get to finger beats. We are about 2 hours and something in. Aw, shit. Come on now, Chadwick. I'm looking you up. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm about to say, man. I'm like, God damn, you gave me this healthy little dono, and shit. I'll listen. I'll listen to it too.
Chadwick Campbell 95.
Thank you, AI. I appreciate you saying that for me. But we're gonna go into chat with stuff here. Chad, we're gonna get this shit popping, okay?
I got walls up, yeah, Jericho, yeah. I ain't got no mercy for no sorry, oh, yeah. Bitch, you know my body, how the story go, yeah. Bitch, you know my body, how the story go. I say free the dogs out, yeah. Let them go, yeah. Don't tell me who telling, I don't wanna know, yeah. Bitch, you know my body, how the story go, yeah. Bitch, you know my body, how the story go.
Man, I hate taking advice. Brody told me that I said fuck it, but he right. Never tell me wrong, but bitch, I'm grown, I be alright. I've been so stubborn lately, shit so self-destructive. I've been in and out that oven lately. I just lost my auntie and my cousin, bitch, can't nothing faze me. Either up my stock or fucking pay me. Niggas call me bro, but I would die thinking you fucking save me. These days, who can you trust with safety? As quick as they give you a promise is as quick as it's breaking.
I got walls up, yeah, Jericho, yeah. I ain't got no mercy for no sorry, oh, yeah. Bitch, you know my body, how the story go, yeah. Bitch, you know my body, how the story go. I say free the dogs out, yeah. Let them go, yeah. Don't tell me who telling, I don't wanna know, yeah. Bitch, you know my body, how the story go, yeah. Bitch, you know my body, how the story go.
Bitch, I got lost leads, missed calls, messages that I don't read. Hit the climb, bitch, get off me. Hit recline, it's revealing a Calvin Klein on a drawstrings. I know the favor's not far behind. When you call me, the only time you involve me, the table's always revolving. One day you'll be the one starving. It seems the bullshit done saturated the market. That make me a bigger target. If we measure who harder, let's see who getting the farther. So fuck it, why even bother?
I got walls up, yeah, Jericho, yeah. I ain't got no mercy for no sorry, oh, yeah. Bitch, you know my body, how the story go, yeah.
That was Jericho 3 by N1 Zones and Chadzilla. You a Chadzilla? Goddamn. Yeah. So there was a lot of good stuff in this record. Obviously, the performance in itself was extremely good. And why in the hell did it just dissipate like that? Oh, I guess because it was done. Oh. Yeah, I be having that shit happen to me too when I export songs and beats. Like it would get that extra. But anyways, first of all, shout out to the Street Fighter reference at the very beginning of the track. Greatly appreciated by someone like me that's a huge fan of Street Fighter. I can't wait till Street Fighter 6 comes out. Holy shit, Capcom is not fucking playing no games. God, thank God. Oh Lord, now if we can get a decent Marvel vs. Capcom, that would be awesome. Jesus, return to the greatness. Jesus, that's all I'm hoping for, and that's how it would happen before. So, more so on the song here. Yeah, it was very good. Love the vocal performance, spitting that shit. Love the vocals altogether. The thing that I noticed in the mix, and I heard people were saying it in the chat, but from what I heard, as far as like the 808 could be crispier, that's one of the critiques I took. It's because the vocals are just a teeny bit too loud. And I will also be mindful of, because I heard there's a lot of S-ing in the vocals, so I would use touch it up with a de-esser on the vocal chain, just a tad bit. But other than that, no, the piece was very good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to another one. I mean, he did spend 50. I'm gonna be fair and listen to another joint. I normally don't. I kind of want to listen to Inside, but I like that. I want to see what this stank face is about. was Stank Face by Chadzilla. Very good piece. I like the minimalism of it, so you can give yourself space for your vocal performance if there was an if you was going to go that route. I see the idea there. Just very good drums, very good mix, sound selection good, awesome groove. It was extremely polished. Definitely very good shit, and I greatly appreciate the dono because your music is really good, and I greatly appreciate the fact that that you're supporting the stream with your music and that too as well. You know, it's really dope. Holy shit! Let me go over here to and thank you so much. Let me go over here to Finger Beats because that was the person that was next. Let's go ahead and check that person out. Finger Beats. That was Finger Beats. And I'm gonna give it a bias 10. No. I appreciate you using my vocals. It's funny to hear myself talk. I hate the way I talk, but I love the way I don't know. When I rapped, I hated my vocals, period. But, it's funny to hear myself at the beat. But other than that, though, as far as the critique goes, I think it was pretty sharp, solid, simple, sweet. Those are things I can greatly appreciate. I like the element of sounds that he picked out. It was a nice, y'all motherfuckers in the chat. But I liked everything that was put into this perspective of this track. There was a lot of interesting elements. It's not a lot, but what was there was extremely solid for what it is. And I love the drum selection too. I like the drum pattern too. Very off the wall, and if you was aiming for that run the jewel, there was a time where Killer Mike is one of my favorite rappers, and so is like LP. I got the chance to meet LP, and it was cool. He's fucking awesome. I like LP. I guess it's because it's old gang. And shout out to my albino brother Marco Polo, goddammit, and that goddamn Pad Thai 3 Deluxe. Dope. Very dope too. Very interesting. I gotta really indulge in that. But that was a really good stuff there. I appreciate that. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get into the Discord again. I see Lynn Enigma put a piece in there, so I'm very interested in that. Funk Session. Shout out to Funk Session. I know Sundays is. Oh yeah, damn. God damn. Come on, Funk Session. But yeah, man. Funk Session, yeah, man. You gotta stay strong in those situations. It's hard when you lose someone that close to you, as someone speaking from experience, and that's why I kind of I want to say I have a lot of empathy for Kanye because it's like, dude, Kanye's bugged the fuck out, but damn, dog, that type of loss in your life, especially if you've seen Genius, which I recommend any musician to see Genius. Like, incredible documentary. It's probably the best documentary I've ever seen in my life. It's just so incredible to see Kanye grow into what he is today. Because you get to see struggle 101. And you know, dealing with the loss of a loved one, especially like one of your parents, dude, heavy shit. And not to take it to this place, man, but you know, like, what was it, the other day I had a dream about my mom, and it was just like, god damn, like this woman is, it's good that she's still here with me, and it's just like, but it's like, damn, I wake up crying, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta, you know, get the rest of my day started. But you know, it's gonna be days like that, and you're never gonna forget it. I talk to a lot of people, and that's another thing, I talk to a lot of people that have went through the same thing I went through. And you know, we all share similar pain, and it's hard to deal with it. It is. My way of dealing with it is I always drown myself with work, anyways. But super drowning myself with work this year, and then you know I prioritize getting enough rest, working out. That's one of the things that I like doing. I used to weigh 260 pounds at 6'6". It was very uncomfortable, even though it didn't look like I was that big. But yeah, now I'm 230. You know, I'm lifting. You know, I got a little. You know what I'm saying? I got me a little. I got what that motherfucker say I had. I have a 6-pack of beer, but I didn't even have that. But now I got that, you know, I last longer. But, you know, it's things that you kind of submerge yourself. It's good to immerse yourself with a lot of people around you. And don't shut everybody out of your life because of that. Anyways, Lynn Enigma. Let's get it. Oh, there's no pause on that, bro. That was Lynn Enigma on the track. I keep on forgetting how dope this motherfucker is. Shout out to the Tribe Gaming in the building, man, representing with the badges, man. Thank you to all the new members. Yeah, really smooth bull bap shit. I love how tight the drums are. That reminds me of drums that come from like Marco Polo's drums, not in Pad Thai 3. They're not as tight. Pad Thai 1 had the really tight drums. Pad Thai 2 had a mixture of tight and loose drums, you know, and when I'm saying tight drums, like tightly tuned drums, like when you hit on it and then, you know, there's techniques. I've dove into sound design too far, but yeah, very snappy drums. Yeah, right, Devin. Devin Corrant. But yeah, tight drums, love the sample selection. You know, traditional drum pattern, but smooth, very smooth shit. Good stuff. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So what I'm gonna do is check out Funk Session. I know I went into a moment of I guess ranting, but you know, I wanted to make sure that he knows that I really do mess with him. I fucks with you guys all together. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of you, but I fucks with you all. So yeah, let's get it. Funk Session on the track. Goddamn, Funk Session. First of all, the drums came in like slap, slap, slap. That was the first thing that caught my ear. Yes, the white mix was amazing. It does sound very good in mono too, by the way, guys. I seen one person's opinion like there's too much going on. I honestly like that element of the track in this case because everything is meshed together well. For that, yeah, Funk Session is boy. It's if he's missed, if he's ever missed, boy, it was just off to the side by a little bit, and it didn't win the game. But nigga, he did the shit. He's shooting, got a high percentage from the field. Yeah, he's got a lot of heat in this motherfucking music review form. Yeah. Jesus, yeah, but yeah, really dope shit, for real. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out two more because we are at 4:52, and bruh, I got something to do. You feel me? I have a lot to do, honestly. And I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm stuck on this vibe here. I'm gonna let this roll out a little bit, and then we're gonna get into to low frequency. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely brought his expression on this shit is there. If you think about it in context of what he wrote, like he's going through some stuff and he's dealing with his the passing of his mother. That makes total sense because that's how my mind was. If I could interpret how I felt, as a matter of fact, I'm just gonna play something real quick. And I'll just play it real quick. I ain't gonna hold y'all too tough. Make sure that I don't do nothing crazy because I want them crazy to pop up. You know, you type in something and you know, it ain't like I would do something. I just don't want nothing to come up on the screen. Let me see, what was it? Kit Maker? The track that I made, and it ended up being a whole ass song. It's just that the person, when they when they published the song or whatever, they tried to pull the fast one on your boy, and I wasn't having that. And that's my guy, or I would think it was my guy.
What's the number one
I gotta wait on this shit.
What's
the number one? Fuck Unison Audio. Fuck you, fucking corny ass company. We ain't got no secret. But yeah. So this track right here, I did this.
Yeah, I think I had my chat.
I did this. You know, the same year. 2 years ago. That's how long my mom's been gone. Yeah, like this was when I had my MPC, my OG MPC that I bought before I got the retro MPC Live 2. So I bought 2 MPCs. I would have bought the Supreme one too, but I made this shit during that time. That was the same year. Hurting and all.
All right.
But yeah, it comes out like that sometimes.
Far so good.
Come on, man. And the song is fire too. Like the song is fire. My homeboy laid a dope ass hook. My other homeboy that raps did a great job, and his cousin, she is just like ridiculous, But you gotta play by the rules, bruh. I don't play that when it comes to releasing songs. So we got low frequency. Yeah, let's get it. So that was low frequency on the track. I can tell that was a SP404 kind of combination and whatnot. There's so many dope things that you can do with the SP404, especially in combination of other gear. It's just like, what the fuck? And then it can be an audio interface too. It's like, what the hell? Like, what can it not do? And I like the sample. I like how rough it was around the edges too. You know, it could, you know, for argument's sake, it could be mixed better, but I kind of like the roughness of it. Maybe that's my boom bap bias, but it is what it is. Oh, you did that on the MPC? In the MPC? Really? Really? Damn. Well, shut my mouth. Yeah. It sounds like you used the SP404, like the chopping is very, because as much as I chop shit up in there, but I hear anyways, dope shit. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I gotta accept that. I'm wrong. Dope shit though. It's still hot fire. You spitting that hot fire. Or you making that hot fire. All right, so I'm gonna go to this one right here. This is Orrin Thompson. This says end of the year fading off this world master. So a little dark of a title, but hey, it is what it is. Let's get it. I will say like the lyrics, love it. Love the piece in itself. The actual composition, the melodic chord progressions and so forth. Loved how it grew into a bigger piece as it went on. You know, and if it's missing drums and all that stuff, I see, because it's fine, because, you know, it's more about the lyrical content at hand. Now, in the technical aspect of it, I would definitely record it. There were a little bit of rough areas that I could hear, though I enjoyed the piece in itself, like really enjoyed this. Woo! Really good music, really good music.
So here we are again at the end.
Like I can really feel where this piece is at. Like film, just it has this piece, especially for I can dig from the title. And the artist's name is Mayborn. And it was produced by Mayborn as well. It is called End of the Year. I just was reading the actual files themselves, so I do apologize. But yeah, other than that though, it's a really monumental piece. And this is what I'm talking about, like feeling. I think, documentary, absolutely. This has massive amounts of potential. You know, I would definitely touch up the vocals a little bit. I would definitely I would go to the most elite of engineers and get and get like the best out of that vocal performance. You know, I don't want to hear you use any auto-tune on the vocal, you know, and if you are, just tad bit subtle if you want to go and re-record it. But something like this is a piece that is greatly appreciated. Like that part right there, a little rough, and me doing it makes it rougher. But very good piece, extremely good. Definitely a tearjerker if you're listening to the lyrical content. But very good piece, very good piece. I'm glad you shared it. I don't know if I want to hear that We Are Alone shit. A lonely ass nigga like me. But I'm not lonely, but sometimes it feels that way. And that's what makes for a good piece of music. And boy, would this shit sound fire as a goddamn house remix. Where's a Percolum audio when you, where is Perk Dog when you need him? But yeah, I'm definitely checking that shit out, cause wow. Yeah, this is a really good piece. Like, it's a really good piece. Make sure you copyright that shit. God damn. I would sue the dog shit out of somebody so if I heard them singing my shit. I would sue the dog shit out of that. Like, oh, that's my piece. Thank you so much. I'm rich, bitch. But yeah, really good piece. I can see that Instagram Reels, TikTok, documentary pieces, just different arenas. Like it's a really good piece. The crying emoji. Yeah. It's a tearjerker. Definitely gonna put that in fire tracks. Let me see here. Boop. Yeah. All right. So it's been 2 hours and 43 minutes, guys. I don't put in a little extra work here, and it's because I have been lacking and slacking. But really, I do this once a month. But I will be back. I will be back for Christmas. I think that would be an awesome stream. You know, I'm gonna do the family thing, you know, like everybody else, and I want you guys to enjoy. But I will be back, okay? And sending some great stuff. Let me just go ahead and check out Beamy, because Beamy's been in here for a minute. So I want to hear what Beamy got. You know, Beamy been in here talking shit. Beamy, not bad. That was Beamy on the track. What y'all think about that, chat? Yeah. I love the chord progressions in this piece. I love the sound selection. You know, very video game-ish. You know, your boy got a little bit of video game bias, clearly, if you just look behind me. I like the drums. I like the percussion, the way that it's rolling off. I don't like the drum pattern, the solid part, like the main snare kind of going, you know, breaking down every like piece. I would keep that consistent, but the actual percussion, dope. The bass line, dope as hell. I thought it was pretty damn good, to be honest. Really good shit. really good. She said it's a little Uzi Vert type beat. Yeah, you know, and it don't mean that I know everything. I'm just saying that is you know, some things that I would look out for. Mix wise, I would definitely turn down the musical instrumentation so that other elements can stick out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want you guys. Oh, look, if y'all are trying, shout out to something hit the keys. If you may, you can check out something hit the keys. I do believe that he does a beat review stream as well, or a music review stream. So make sure that you check him out. And yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I'm about to get busy and see what life has to offer for me on the outside. I gotta charge my phone. I gotta talk like I got some sense here because we'll
do it live. Fuck it.
And yeah, you guys have been nothing but a blessing today. You always are a blessing. Every single day that I drop content, you guys have been nothing but supportive, and that has been very good. I just can't ask for anything more. You know, it helps me push forward, and that's why I want to make sure that you guys feel as special as possible when you do tune in for these shows. Without you guys, I don't know what my life would be like. Yeah, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for the 100 likes. Thank you so much for the donos. I didn't have to do that. Thank you to the 2 members that joined today. Thank you for all the members that's been around for a while. Thank you for all the past members that have supported this channel. Thank y'all so much. I greatly appreciate y'all. And yeah, that's how we're gonna ride out.
The sequence.